Yo, that was sick, dude. Yo, what's up? I'm back. So it's been a while since I uploaded a video because of entrance exams and stuff. But today on August 11, Risk of Rain 2 finally launched version 1.0 and no longer will be an early access game. Bro, I don't know how long, but it feels like it's been quite a ride. I've played this game since launch and I even played the first one. So I'm very happy for the devs that they finally reached their goal. With the launch of version 1.0, I think I should make some kind of an overview video. You know, because I love this game and maybe someone will stumble upon this video and I don't know, like get to know the game. Well, I just wanna do it. So this is why Risk of Rain is your quarantine killer. So the point of the video game is that you don't only crash landed on this strange alien planet, but you also need to crush those alien ass your way out of the planet. You better take those items and take it fast, and use it with whatever character you are using, before those aliens kick your ass out of the planet themselves. Yeah, that means the longer you stay on the game even though it's level 1, it's still gonna be harder. You know, the opposite when you play in bed. Especially when it's boss time, every stage have their own randomized boss when you try to charge the teleporter. Leave the area indicated by this red line, then you'll stay here forever, cause the teleporter won't charge. But if you decided to stay inside, you'll be in for a challenge. Do it for a couple of times and you'll end up in this weird kinda purple island. The enemy might be a bit rougher than the other map you've visited, but this is where you choose your fate. Either keep roaming around the planet in a loop, or try to escape the planet through the moon. Now, the moon is actually the latest map added to the game. It serves as the final map, an ending, where you fight against this dude. I don't want to show you all the boss fight because it's pretty new, but all I can say it's pretty epic. It literally is an anime fight scene. There will be a lot of surprise and it's very different from the other boss you fight. Alright, now we have reached the part of the video where I introduces you to the characters. You start the game with this little guy, a fragile looking little fishbowl head. He is your typical default hero. Simple attack check, simple mobility check, and simple ultimate check. He is really easy to understand, just shoot. Even though he is a default fragile hero, he still pack a punch, especially if you unlock the shotgun, his secondary M2. But eventually he still rely heavily on items, especially area of effects items. Now, this hero really goes to those people who can't do MLG 360 no scope smoke weed every day like me, because it's auto aim time. If I'm not mistaken, this hero actually have the lowest amount of HP, but that doesn't mean she is easy to die. Her ability to go from point A to point B in an instant really makes her a hard target to hit, even with the hit scan enemies. With the help of her M2 skill that bounces around enemies, you can focus on collecting single target damage items. Overall, this hero is good for you who like to play with agility. Here comes thong, our first robot hero that excels at defense by having the most amount of base HP, and it could take it further by entering its Tokyo Drift mode. While in that mode, it will move faster than running speed and gain armor buff until it is done or crash to a large enemy. Paired with a nail gun and a grenade launcher that stuns enemy and can hold up to 2 equipment, this dude is actually a solid hero. The only thing that annoys me about this hero is its movement speed, and the way the nail gun works that force player to play close range. You know, cause the alternative for the nail gun is kinda Moving on, we got the AFK gaming hero. Well, he's not AFK in the clip cause I'm using the walking one, but usually people like to use the standard one. The thing is, this hero is OP in his own way. Imagine all of the items you've collected, except the equipment, can be used by your turret. It's like having 3 other players playing beside you, right? Except it can't move. Just slap some fungus right there and you'll be chilling through the stage. Okay, so next we got this Spellmaster OP on paper, but I just can't play it and I don't know why. I can't really talk about it since I'm not that good with it, but I think the one that's throwing me off is his or her primary attack. The mechanic of it, plus its low mobility and lack of single target damage, doesn't really suit me well. But aside from that, this character can deal high damage in a short amount of time, with the help of its utility skill, which basically chops some of the enemy's health in a short amount of time. Next up on the list, it's Sasuke. I mean, just look at it. It's your typical badass war character, you know. Very flashy and speedy, unlike before. Just like you in bed. This character is suitable for you who can chill out and shoot from far away, but love to crush your enemies in their face kinda guy. And the next one is this. Like, what the crap is that? Do I call you a plant? A robotic plant? Are you even alive? I don't even. Aside from the looks of it, this character actually are one of the best in the game. The ability to have lifesteal without any items is a game changer, cause nobody can kill you, except yourself. Now, as you see, that lifesteal didn't come free. Most of this character skill will use some of your health point. In other words, you are exchanging high damage with your health. With a high spam ability skills, you better be cautious when using this character. Now finally we get to my favorite character, the swinging guy. Who doesn't love to have the power to swing like Spider-Man in a game? Tell me this isn't fun and we're not friends anymore. Also known as the One Punch Man, with a godlike damage and a crazy mobility, this character is really good for you who like to speedrun. Without any items, this character will probably kill early bosses within 10 to 15 seconds. What makes her more OP is every hit she does will generate a small amount of barrier that lasts for a short amount of time. Also, it's the only character who is immune to fall damage. Oh, look at it. The dude just suddenly wake up in this planet. How unlucky. Let me introduce you to this poison dude. It's not my favorite, but it's quite fun to play. All of the skills except the basic attack deals poison damage, but it couldn't kill the enemy. The poison damage itself will just leave them in 1 HP, but the impact damage of the skill can kill the enemy. It's kinda weird, but people like it. Just put some cooldown reduction and you're good to go. Alright, last but not least, the latest one added to the game, it's the Captain. Yes, it is the captain from the intro cutscenes and he is pretty good. So far, he is the most badass character in the game because of his skills and everything. The passive skill allowed you to have a robot companion that shoot enemies projectiles so it wouldn't hit you. But his utility skill take it to the next level. He actually calls for airstrike from the ship and deals 1500% damage and also stuns the enemy. While the ultimate calls for a supply beacon from the ship, his M2 skill is kinda useless. The purpose of it is just to stun enemy while doing small damage, sadly with a high cooldown. And that's it for this video. Like or dislike, feel free to press any button and please let me know what I could improve in the future. If you wanna support the channel, consider subscribing and ring the bell. And just like that, I'll see you in the next one.